There we go. Okay, we're back. Just a brief hiccup there with my internet. Bryce is flipping out. Okay. Let's see. I need to go in and fix that one little thing. I need to make that other one. Oh, it's okay. Bryce thought it's going to be on Twitch. Interesting. Minty Monday. All right. The goal here is to break 5 consecutive viewers, which means that 10 people will be, or not 10, 4 people will be watching me because one of the viewers is me because I have the chat up separately. But right now I need to fix that one little video. Thank you for those lyrics, Bryce. Very, very helpful. Need to make that other video unlisted. And then edit the title. Yeah, okay. It's unlisted. We're good. I'll fix that later. All right. Reconnection successful. Okay, we're good. We're good. It'll be buffering for another like 20 seconds and then we'll be back. Reconnection successful. I think we're good. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. All right. It's all been fixed. There are no issues. There will never be any issues ever again. Okay, where was I? So, the story so far. We now know the whole story because we did the flashback scenes. Cal, Padawan, I don't remember his exact age, but based on the scenes, he's like 13. Order 66 happens, he ends up on Braca. Nobody knows he's there. Everyone thinks that he and his master died in that big explosion on the Venator. Ends up on Braca. 5 years. 5 years pass. In those 5 years, he just works. He's just on the grind. He's just working. Eventually, his friend, Prof, falls, so he uses his force powers, but is seen by an Imperial thing, so they come and grab him. He gets saved by Seer and Grease. Grease is epic. Seer is character. She's epic too. Okay, we'll give it that to her. They take him to Bogano, which is a secret planet that no one's seen before. No one knows it exists except for like Seer and her master or whatever. He finds this Zepho, and he finds that there's a secret holocron that has a bunch of Jedi children on it, Force-sensitive children on it, that he needs to find to like remake the Jedi or whatever. That's the plan. Starts off on Bogano, finds BD-1. Found BD-1, then they go to Zepho, which is the Zepho homeworld, to find more of the, basically, to do archaeology, to get more clues, and to get this stuff out, to figure out how to get access this holocron. It doesn't work. They get basically tracked by the Imperial people. Imperial people find them, steal some of their stuff, they fight, whatever. Goes to Kashyyyk to meet with Tarful, who knew the Zepho or something. I don't know. That's a little unknown, but he gets more information, goes back to Zepho, then goes to the last tomb on Dathomir, breaks his lightsaber because of the dark side, goes to Ilum, fixes his lightsaber, comes back to Dathomir. Okay, that's where we are. So now we are going to enter this tomb, which previously, it says it's unlocked now. Previously, we touched it, and it like did the whole flashback thing, and we broke our lightsaber, and it was so sad. Now, let's see what happens. Once again, flashback area. This is the same as before. It's pretty much the same as before. Oh, I need to switch my skin and stuff.
Master.
I'll do that later.
You were wrong to return here unarmed.
Not unarmed.
You think that lightsaber proves you a Jedi?
No.
This is supposed to be a like a
Memories that have
internal.
haunted me since Brock.
Yeah. He's coming to terms with trauma or something.
Then let us see what manner of death your courage brings.
And then you fight him. Kind of.
That is not the way. Lazy.
This is like a nothing fight. Like you can't deal damage to him, he can't deal damage to you. Oh, I guess you are supposed to perform specific attacks. But it tells you what you're supposed to do. It's kind of a... And then you have to hit left, which I guess is to turn off your lightsaber. I don't know. It's not really important. The important part is that, like, it's just a... It's an extended cutscene, basically.
I will never forget. The loss has become
He remembers everything. Clash?
Honor your
Yeah.
teaching and your sacrifice.
Cool. Nice. Epic.
Remember, persistence reveals the path.
Now, there's a door that's opening. Is it the door to get into the thing? It is! Oh, there's guys. I guess I'll have to fight them. I didn't remember this tomb being full of that much stuff. So.
End him!
Boop, boop. Ouch.
Prepare to die, Jedi. You cannot win. He's mine.
I was about to get rid of that guy, and then okay, where's the bow and arrow guy? There we go. Okay, now I can just deal with this schmuck. There we go. Easy. No problems. I took more damage than I wanted to, but that's okay. There is some extra stuff in here, but it's mostly just go through and beat small amounts of enemies. This area is not very big in terms of, like, the other tombs where we had lots of puzzles. This area doesn't really have puzzles. But it does have some secrets. Like this mace. I think it's a mace. Looks like a mace.
We shouldn't be here. This place is cursed.
Don't be scared. Remember, we have a deal. You promised to teach me your magics.
So, oh yeah, by the way, since I didn't really go through this in the beginning, when we were last at Dathomir, our lightsaber died, and then the Night Sister showed up and told the Wanderer, "Hey, we were a team." And then you said, and now you're friends with, you're trying to make friends with Cal. You suck. I'm going to try to kill both of you.
This man has promised to grant us our
Yeah, okay,
vengeance,
this is explaining
but
it more
only if I teach him our
clearly.
magic. Forgive me. I must ally with Malicos.
Don't worry. They, yeah, so that's the thing. So she doesn't actually, like him. She's just like, he's gonna let us kill people. Or whatever. Something about revenge. She's mad at the people, the separate General Grievous who killed everyone. And this is a save point. So I think this is the save point right before the thing. Okay, time to save. Oh, I should customize. Okay, appearance, whatever. Poncho, we're gonna do the stuff that I like. So we're doing Fjord. I like Fjord. And then outfit, Pathfinder, And then BD1, I think I like Bestine. And then Mantis, we're going Greasy Money, baby. The best one, I actually really like Zodiac Drifter, but Greasy Money is definitely up there if we're ranking these. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that stream while I'm at college, ranking all of the cosmetic options. Oh, and I need to put the link to this video on like Twitter and YouTube and stuff. Not YouTube. We're already on YouTube. I meant Discord. Oh, right. I haven't logged into Twitter. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about Twitter then. We're just gonna post it on Discord. And then we're gonna go in to the area. It looks like it's an area. Okay, that's up there. And then live chat back up. Right, why? Oh, yes. I don't do the gritty. I do the greasy. It's the same, but instead of 2 arms, you have 4. Everything else is the same. It's just like the gritty. You just have 4 arms. So like your arm, like one of your arms is doing a little bit of extra stuff on the side, while like you do the whole like face thing or whatever. Wait, there's nothing here? I thought there was. Well, I guess there's the chest. Ooh, the door opened for us. Wait, did we go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. That's why there was a save point. It's because it's the save point I went through before. Sometimes in this game you get turned around. I wouldn't worry about it.
The outsider. Try me, Jedi.
Okay, I want to kill that guy first. Shoot me, shoot me. No, not like that. Shoot me normally.
Prepare to die, Jedi.
There we go. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Who's doing that 3? Sometimes they only like hit once, and then it's awkward. Oh, he got me.
Death is coming for you.
Yeah, see, like that one time he only hit once. Got him. All right.
Enough.
Kick him. Oh, I remember that attack. Okay, cool animation. About the same amount of damage as I did last time, and then. Oh right, we have to go through. Do we have to go through here? I think. Well, I think we can go like around, or maybe that just takes us. Oh right, that's why I ended up on going the wrong way, because. Okay, we're just gonna. There we go. Top-notch gameplay. Yeah. That's why I got confused, because there's a little area that's back here, and that way is the wrong way. The other way is the right way. But then you can go around. And then, okay. Yeah. Whoop. Ow. Woo. We gotta go through this very claustrophobic. This game must be like impossible to play for people with claustrophobia. Like I feel like that would just be like you just can't play this game. Oh, cutscene. This is one of the great cutscenes. I love this
You
cutscene.
chose to return.
Marin talks to him. She was there the whole time. Look, Malicos is in the background.
Maybe.
I don't know what he's doing. He's just chilling.
Marin, right? I'm Cal Kestis. What you were told about the Jedi was not true.
He's shooting his shot. This is what he's
So
doing.
you say, Cal. Malikos said many things too.
Terran Malikos might have been part of my order, but what he is now, I
He's shooting his shot.
have no idea.
Yeah, it's very cramped.
All I do know is having a lightsaber isn't what makes you a Jedi.
Then what does?
Being epic.
We're peacekeepers.
And also
We're
being in this
betrayed by
game.
those we protected. Hunted down by the
BD1's
Empire.
being a terrible wingman right now. He's
I
not
might be
even
one who
he's not
lost
even
my
doing
kind.
anything.
I was only a child when they attacked. An armored warrior brandishing this
So they're like about the
Descended
same
upon us.
age, right? Cuz like
and cut down my people
child, that's the Clone
My
Wars.
sisters.
This is the same deal, right?
till I was left alone.
But I don't know. I mean, it's also
then-
Night Sister. You don't know what they consider as a
Then
child.
Malikos came and promised me revenge
He did.
if I shared our secrets with him in return.
Mm-hmm. We figured that out.
I know what it's like to lose everything. And Malikos was wrong to use that against you.
Go, Cal. Shoot your shot.
Don't have to be enemies.
Yeah. There we go.
We will need this.
There she goes again.
She's so cool. Everyone loves her,
I'll be
and
watching.
correctly.
Let's get out of here.
Malikos lies ahead. You could turn back.
I can't.
And then we get a more chapter thing.
Lives
But
are at stake.
Whose lives?
Innocence.
she's
Four
up
sensitive
somewhere.
Children who will be hunted down and murdered.
As we were.
But before we talk to Malikos, yeah, she's referring to the episode of the Clone Wars where General Grievous shows up, and I mean, you put it correctly. Curb stomps all the Dathomir witches. He shows up and kills all of them. Basically, for the archives, Cordova's being like, this tomb sucks. This tomb sucks. The guy who built it was a ruthless warlord. He killed a bunch of people. That's why it's in here, and that's why the dark side's everywhere. And this tomb sucks. I'm not coming back.
Something terrible happened here. A massacre. They killed their own kind for promises of power.
Super cool. Yep. So Sage Kujet's like I don't know what's a good example. Oh look. Some cleverly laid blocks. They show up. Look, here he is. Here's the dude.
How
The
big is
guy.
this?
He's got
Malikos.
lightsabers clearly on his belt now.
Need to begin your training. What in these ruins tempts you so much to risk death?
And Marin's
I can
there.
ask you the same thing.
There is power there, beyond Jedi understanding.
There's a
Power
nuclear
I
reactor in there.
control.
That's what he's talking about.
It would all be the same thing.
They taught him how to use the
You
nuclear
understand?
reactor.
I'm not interested in power. I want to restore the order.
Restore the Jedi Order. Oh, you poor fool. It's over!
I have the high ground.
Jedi fell long before the Purge.
See, right, like the thing with Malikos is
Stifled by tradition.
some of the stuff he says here is like
Deafened
actually
by our
correct,
past
right? Like
glories.
if you do like a
By
sort of an
endless
analysis
maybe.
of Star Wars, you're like,
It's
yeah,
never
yeah,
over,
that's gonna
Malikos.
point.
We stand here now, the chance to learn.
But it's
We
easy
fail
to
from
like
our
have that
mistakes.
opinion when
Jedi learn.
you're not actually in the.
There's no future for them. Why can you not
Thing.
see that? It's time for something new. You and me. We could build something different.
Something different. We could name it after me. Name it the Terran Order
No.
or the Kest. We could name it the Kestis Order if you want.
Will be your grave.
Oh yeah, and then he's like, "Screw you!"
I hardly felt that. More than my task. You lack finesse.
got him.
See, Padawan, I have focused.
Okay, so tonight we're gonna be getting through at least like 2 to 3 boss battles. It depends on how you count. There's either 2 or 3 boss battles left in the game. This is one of them.
Only cowards run.
See, that line is funny because the way to win in this game, or to not lose, is to run. Like, idiot. 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 Ouch. Oh, right. I forgot about this part. They'll throw rocks at you. Boop. Yep. I got him! We do a cutscene. And then we're gonna hit a button at some point.
I was wrong to think you could stand with me.
The Amazon order. Button. Oh yeah, Marin saved you.
You have no right to touch the mirror.
Marin's like,
No right to
Cal's cool. I'm gonna kill you.
Get up, Cal Kestis. You're not dead yet.
And at some point,
Will not be denied.
one of these attacks... Ouch! So, depending on the attack he does, you can get a Marin attack for free.
My mind is sharp.
I need help, bud.
B, there we go. Yeah, see, there's the Marin attack. You get free damage because she exists and is helping you.
Decent defense.
Oh, I didn't... Yep, and she'll... Boop, 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 boop. I think there's...
Oh, you're a quick one.
He gets, like, really aggressive at this point. I need a stim. See what I meant about, like, running being the primary mechanic in the game? It's like... It's like, if you're losing, you can avoid losing by running. And then heal, and then now you... If... Ah, I missed the...
Right here, buddy.
The bad thing is they can block your... He can block your... What's it? They can interrupt your stims. It's very annoying. If you, like...
Now you die, my lord.
Dodging won't save you.
Except for it will, and then eventually I'll kill you. Right? Like...
You will not.
Oh, there we go. We win! I feel like
It's like you said, Malikosi.
for this fight, Marin is clearly not using her full power. She's kind of like... Yeah, I'm not going to let Cal die, but... She seals him
Let
up.
lie in the dark with his secrets.
He goes into a cave or
Until death
something?
takes him.
He dies of dehydration or something.
To rid Dothamir of that parasite.
And that's the end. Multiple entries. Okay, let's see what you guys said. The Amazon order, yes. Yeah, a lot of the enemies in this game are kind of like say the same thing over and over again. Yeah, depending on what you do. The Fallen Jedi, because it's the Fallen Order. Ha ha ha. Got him. But like the Bryce is right. The lines are said in reaction to like how they're going. So if you're winning, it'll kind of end up being like, oh, it's a meditation spot. Yeah, the attack where she just shows up and like hits him for you is real epic. I love that attack. What were we getting? We're getting the switch attack, right? So then I can do like the whirlwind throw. Go for the whirlwind throw. I don't know if we'll fill out the tree by the end of the game. We need 2, 3, 5 more skill points. I don't know if there's that much experience left in the game. I mean, there is because enemies respawn, but like I'm talking about in the course of normal gameplay. But now you can.
What are you really doing here, Cal Kestis?
The ones who built this tomb, the Zepho.
Yeah, he
They
explains.
created an object called the Astrium. It opens a vault on a distant planet. Inside is a list of Force-sensitive children across the galaxy. But the Empire is looking for it too.
What empire?
The Empire. The
Oh
one
yeah,
bent
she
on
just doesn't know
exterminating
about
Force
anything
sexually
off
so
of
no one can
Dathomir.
stand against it.
Then it will come for Dathomir before long. As
But
the
she's
warden,
like,
I will help you find this Astrium.
honestly, I think she just kind of likes him. Like that's why she's just willing to go along with anything he says. Cal and Marin is the only ship for this game,
It's
and
Horrifying.
it's yeah, to say the least. Everyone loves it, and I cannot wait for the sequel to see what happened with that. Unfortunately, they might just get rid of that because the sequel is supposed to take place like 5 years after this game, which is annoying. Yeah, Kujet kills everyone. That's the theme of the tomb. Look, there's the thing. It's the MacGuffin we need. In terms of the MacGuffin, so like the way it went is there was one on either there was one on Kashyyyk, I think, and that was the one that Cordova found and he used, but somebody took it, like it left. Kashyyyk, he put it back, I think, but it didn't. By the time Cal gets to it, somebody else took it. But he didn't find the one on Dathomir because Dathomir like sucked because of the dark side. So instead, he just sort of left it there. So this is the one that Cal gets.
finally found it.
It is real.
Baron, this could be the key to the next generation of Jedi.
It's just stone cold, just like cool.
I'm happy for you. And your Jedi. But nothing can bring back my people.
Everyone's dead. I turned them into zombies. It's okay. It's what they would have wanted.
After the purge, I was alone for a long time.
Yes.
Hiding.
Nothing's actually gonna happen in this game. Don't worry about that.
They
But
find out who I was, or what I was.
What changed?
everyone, yeah.
A very good friend of mine told me to
They're
go
great
out.
together, and it's very
Like the
sad
snake eyes.
that you have to get this far into the game to actually
You'll
like
listen.
have them interact.
Well, no. But
Because this is
just
basically
found a way
the end of the
force me on
game.
a path forward anyway.
If you want to be technical, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do this fight and then go back and finish all the stuff. But I wanted this to be part of the last
Path
episode
forward.
because it's real great.
I will join you.
Cal's like,
You will?
what?
I've spent years waiting for a chance to avenge my sisters. I'm finished waiting.
Weirdly, Marion is the most, like, the character that looks the most human.
Night sisters
And
together
she's
cannot
not.
travel
But,
together, but
like,
survivors.
they've got the uncanny valley with the actual human characters. With her, because of the fact that, like, she's got the skin and the stuff, and the tattoos,
we do.
it makes her look more human, in my opinion.
I agree. My crew, they might take a little bit of convincing, though.
Mostly just Grease.
Then we'll convince them.
Yeah, we did it. A new start. Both survivors of fallen orders. Technically, Malicos isn't necessarily dead, by the way. Like, he got sealed up underneath the ground. But it seems unreasonable to expect that he would come back. Oh, and she just teleports around. Look, look. She's just sitting there. Oh, there's now monsters. But the only thing is that, like, she was the one to tell everyone. I don't remember where she goes next.
There's no way forward.
There is now.
Did you raise the ones before, too?
I did. I wanted to see how you would handle Malicos.
You were testing me?
Yeah, she's basically like, yeah, I wanted you two to fight. I want to see what would happen. Oh yeah, she's up there. Ugh.
Are you gonna help me with this?
I'm sure you can handle it.
Yeah. Oh, I missed it! Ah. Oh, they can't go through the thing. I just need an insta-kill on one of them. Once I get the insta-kill on one of them, I won't say it's no problem, but, like, it's not that difficult to get the insta-kill on. Oh, wait. No comment. No comment. That was, an interesting thing that happened there. But yeah, Marin's, like, really funny, like, in context, because you're like, she's in charge here, right? They all do what she says. She's like, if someone shows up, she's like, kill that guy. Well, she tells them to leave. And if not... Oh, by the way, this is one of the best tracks in the game. This is called Marin's theme.
Who is she?
Seer? Wait, how do you know about her?
I have seen your companions.
I'm not an
Malicos
idiot.
wanted me to attack them, but they pose no threat.
Yeah.
Seer, well, she used to be a Jedi. It's a long story.
I would like to learn it.
I would like to learn it. Teleports. Hidden Jedi technique? Yeah. Turn enemy invisible or something. Oh yeah, and once you get here, she's like, I'm leaving. Because, like, they don't have her follow you around the rest of the game. Unfortunately. It would be great if she did, actually. I would love that. Just making snide comments. But, like, in context, she's, like, in charge of this whole area. And she has this guy who's, like, she's kind of in charge with. But she's only in charge with him because she, like, agrees to be in charge with him. And she's, like, getting tired of this guy. So when this other guy shows up, she's like, huh. Well, let's see what happens. And then Malicos is like, I like this other guy better. want to take you. I want to train him." And she's like, "Yo, what are you talking about? I'm the one in charge here. You can't just do that." And then once that other guy comes back, she's like, "Yeah. You two, fight. See what happens." And then halfway through the fight, she's like, "Yeah, I want Cal to win. He's cooler." But then after you're like friends with her, Dathomir is still hostile. I can get the zombies, right? Because zombies are zombies. Like, they're zombies. They don't have minds or anything. They just attack whatever. But all of the other aren't they called Zabrex? All of the Darth Maul people who, like, she is pretty much specifically in charge of, right? Like, continue to attack you. Like, if you... There we go. And it's unreasonable for the game because then there would be no enemies in the game. But I would like it if, like, after you had become friends with her, they were like, "Yeah, there's no... all of these guys are no longer your enemy." Oh. I mean, it would destroy the whole balance of the game, but for the sequel, I would not mind something like that, where it's like you start off and all these guys are your enemy, and then as you go through the game, you become friends with their leader or something, and then they're no longer your enemy. Why is it lagging? That's annoying. Okay, I just want to go through here, I think. That kind of leads where I wanted to go. Okay, so now we have the thing, and we have the... So now we can go to Bogano and use the MacGuffin to unlock the other MacGuffin. So that's presumably what we're going to do. But before then, the game will lag significantly. I'm not entirely sure why, but it will happen. Perhaps more than what just happened, but perhaps less. Let's see, where do I need to go? I need to go this way. Is that the way it came through? That is the way it came through. Oh, you have to take the other path. Do you? Ugh. Can I cheat? I don't think so. So like you can theoretically use the sort of glitch to get around levels faster. I've gone over this a few times. Depending on how you do it, the game loads parts of levels as you go through them. So if you use the glitch to get to parts of levels that you wouldn't be able to access without going through other points, it doesn't load, and then you have to go back and go through the area correctly so that you load the correct files. Ooh, hope I didn't pull my controller out of the thing there. Pots. Yeah, so like there's still zombies around. I don't think we'll find any, but if you ever like if you come back to Dathomir after you're friends with Marin and sometimes the correct response is just to like swing your lightsaber rapidly around and you'll get all of them. But we're gonna glitch out. And kill. Boop. Wee whoop. Ooh. here we go.
You found it.
Oh, well, who's this?
Oh yeah, she just like walks
What's that
on,
supposed to mean?
and
It means I'll be joining you.
Seer, Grease, this is Marin.
She's a witch, isn't she?
A night sister. Your fear is unnecessary.
I couldn't have gotten the Astrium without her. We fought Malicos together. I trust her.
And we trust you.
and Seer's just like, yeah, cool.
You will have to earn it.
And Grease is like,
Fine.
what?
Grab some seed. She didn't try anything funny.
Welcome aboard.
There's a
I
subplot
like you.
in this game of Grease just going a little bit crazy, because if you didn't notice, one of the things you can get is a boggling.
I don't know what you're saying.
You can get like a boggling for Bogano. It's just like, my god, yeah. You get a boggling, one of those little jumpy rabbit things that look like Eevee, and okay, so we're missing the Dreamwort and the Royal Fuzz haven't grown in yet, but these are all the other plants, and I'm sure they'll grow in soon. But if you look through some of the dialogue options as you run around, Grease will be like, something weird is going on this ship. There's like noises and smells that you wouldn't expect. And and everyone's just like, Grease, you're crazy. Even though Cal knows very well that there's a boggling on the ship. And between that and the whole, like, zombie Night Sister thing, Grease is just, like, freaking out. I switched, Oh, right, because it's Sears. It does that. Well, where's Duty and Resolve? There we go. It still doesn't look great, but... Switching the color, I'm going to switch the color to the one I like, which is, was it indigo? I like indigo. Indigo. Cyan's pretty decent too. The only problem with cyan is that it's just light blue. Like, it's just the light blue color. In terms of like powers, Marin is definitely like the Chad, basically, right? Like she.
Sometimes the exhaust valve needs a bit of tending to, but otherwise, it hasn't been much of an issue.
Cal, care to join me? Grease has gone outside for once. Figured I'd take the time to rest.
Not a bad idea. You two have spent a lot of time together.
I think it's Marin's turn to enjoy his charm.
Think she can handle
It's
it?
funny because they're
He's
kind of like,
superstitious enough
we
to
hate
give her
Grease.
space, relatively speaking.
Makes me want to learn magic.
Seriously.
Why does everyone hate Grease? He's great. I love Grease. All right, so now it's time
Time to go.
to go back to Bogano. And we gotta go all the way through Bogano, which shouldn't take that long. Dathomir's 99% explored, Elam's 96. Oh, and Marin sits in the back.
Okay, listen up. I only want to say this once.
Her,
I am listening.
Good.
her dress does
In
little
case
weird
no one
things.
informed you, this is my ship, and I'm the captain. A pretty good one, I might add. So, I make the rules. Rule number 1. If
Out of the good guy,
skills
let's do
show,
green
the
looks.
count is a no.
Yeah.
Rule number 2. Without forearms to spare, stay out of the captain's chair. Number 3. If anyone's cooking, Grease will be looking. Number 4. If it gets too loud, you'll be flying in the clouds.
Grease, come on.
What? I was gonna say they'd get a stern talking to.
I love Grease.
Get over here, kid. We're about to land.
I do think green is the most, like, interesting out of, well, I don't know. It's hard to say
It worked
for
Cordova.
colors.
You can make it work.
She's right.
Oh, hey, is anybody hungry? I was thinking of whipping up some sky steaks. I'm sorry, am I interrupting?
No, Captain. And we couldn't have gotten this far without you.
Oh, well,
It's true, Grease.
Like lightsaber colors are like
Hope you get
you
in
get
and
either
find
blue or
out.
green. Like
Holocron.
you
Are you sure it's something we
like
should
that's
find?
it.
What do you mean?
The children on that list.
This scene is
If you
interesting.
take them from their
This
homes
is
to
important.
train as Jedi, won't they be hunted like you?
It has to be kept out of the hands of the Empire.
It'll help us put an end to the Empire.
oh, hey, change of plans, we're arriving.
Oh, Grease.
Yeah.
he's so
Take my
frightened.
steak rare.
Huh? Okay, now we're talking.
You can't tell if she was like making fun of him or not. And like based on her personality, either of those could be true. Like she could have just been like poking fun at him, but also like all right. Marin's always interesting to talk to. Unlike the other two, she actually,
Something weird about this place.
yeah, she like talks about the planets.
The energy is different here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different than Dathomir.
Yes. Dathomir is intricate. Its ancient power emanates from the shadows.
She also says
Bogano
Dathomir with
feels
an
more
O.
simplistic, and yet I can't figure it out.
Bogano is special. There's a reason the Zepho built their vault.
It's real cool.
Where your holocron waits, hidden.
I would not
What are
mind
you getting at?
Bogano being
This
at more
planet
in
has
more
remained
areas.
nearly untouched for centuries. Were the lives you seek to protect really in danger before you intervened?
Yeah, so that's kind of how the end of the game gets, where you're like, well, we're gonna go through it. We'll see how it goes. There's still more boss fights, so you know the game's not gonna be over as soon as I get to the vault. Spoiler alert. Look at these little guys. Level 1 enemies. It's funny, you still get hit by them quite frequently because their attacks are like... like if you don't see them, then you could still get hit by them. Whee! Boop. Do. Wop.
Sensing something weird.
Something weird.
This is gonna sound strange, but I think it's the astrium.
It's not really that
The closer
weird.
we get to the vault, the stronger it feels. Careful,
up the
buddy. We
thing.
still don't know how this thing works.
I've no idea what BD1 said there. That's very weird. Oh, I must have bumped my... Alright, now, moment of truth.
Here we go, BD.
We go into the thing. Real dark and spooky. And then there's gonna be a little thing, and then... Alright, interact. It's time to go. Put it into the little keyhole. And then the thing moves. It's moving. It's moving around.
Amazing. The vault itself is built like a giant holocron.
Yeah.
Something about that wall. We're close.
Something about that wall.
Check it out.
I need to go touch that wall. I haven't looked at the wall yet. Yo, it's a dream sequence? Question mark? Look, it's the Zepho. Yeah, okay. They're giving you a thing. It's like a video. Except for it's in your head.
Dogma blinded us to the path of balance.
Look, there's one of their balls. I know what I said. And they're all looking at me, because that's how the thing is. But that's what they look like in real life. Real life. That's how they look alive.
Remnants of my people into the great unknown, hoping that we will finally find peace.
We never find out. Well, so they are actually like pretty big, which is kind of why. And they all turn to dust, or at least that one did. Look, it's the hologron. It's the hologron. We made it.
I shall teach them the ways of the Force.
Now he's gonna have like an actual. Yeah, they are actually pretty scary.
Gather round, everyone.
The Zepho are unironically like really weird when you think about it. Cause like when you're playing the game, you don't think of them of anything except for like this sort of generic like, oh yeah, they used to live here. But in actuality, I think they're like relatively big, look really weird. Like they're not actually normal by any stretch of the word. Oh, we have to go forward. Oh right, it's like one of those museum things where like you walk through models. But so he's getting perhaps a glimpse of the future. So we do funky wall.
It's the Empire.
Oh boy. Now, it's never confirmed if this is a glimpse of the future or if it's just like Cal psyching himself out after what Marin said. But it is like a good way to present sort of the like moral ideas of the game, where it's like for most of the game you're just playing and you're just like, yeah, whatever, I gotta find the MacGuffin. I don't really care about the story. And then at the end here you're like, oh wait.
Capture the younglings. Kill the rest.
Oh. Oh yeah. I forgot about this. It like appears slowly. Purge Trooper! You killed the Purge Trooper.
Keep searching. They can't have gotten far.
Oh boy.
Target sighted.
Help me, Master Kestis.
Moving in.
There's a Purge Trooper. Lots of them. Creepy. Creepy! They're all gonna die.
Spread out. There will be others. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but they're sort of designed so that, like, as it comes in, it's all pointing at you. Oh, dead. Do-do-do-do-do-do, whoop. Oh, look, it's a holocron again. We get to interact with it again. Look, there we go, it's Trilla.
Surrender now, and we may spare the youngest. That's right.
I'm not doing these. Yeah. Oh boy, and then we fall down. And then we fall into the thing. And then oh boy. It the door closed on us. What do we do now? Oh, we go through the other door.
I'm scared.
They're all trapped. Oh, it took all of them. All because I used the thing and told them that their lives were in danger. They're getting tortured. Oh boy! I'm stuck. Maybe. Oh, and then the lights go out. Hold to illuminate with your lightsaber. Oh boy, it's the Inquisitor outfit, which I haven't showed off, by the way, but once you finish the game, you can wear it as an outfit. It's the, like, New Journey plus, like, the game, the New Game Plus feature, one of the features. And, of course, you also get a red lightsaber, which I think is actually an option. Incidentally, this wall has like a weird like hooded figure that's not necessarily you, unless it like shows it off. Oh, and then it's like, oh, it's you. It was you all along. You actually were the one who messed it all up. And then he breaks the wall. I don't know why he broke the wall. That was kind of irrelevant. You ruined the whole thing. You destroyed their little CD that they had. Well, maybe there is like 4 boss fights left. But here's the actual holocron, so we get it no matter what. Oh look, she's here.
Feeling I'd see you here.
Oh, how uncharacteristically pressing.
So she was there the whole time, just watching him like flip out over the thing.
Persistence as you stumble from one debacle to the next.
Guess you made a mistake not killing me on Brockett then.
A scant mercy. I wagered one meaningless Padawan against a prize that will win me the Emperor's favor.
Oh yeah, that's the whole deal.
Walk away with the holocron?
Of course not. We both have our
I think I went over this in a previous episode. She's the second sister, which means she's literally next in line to be an Inquisitor.
Like you said, Trilla, I'm persistent.
Like, she is theoretically the second best Inquisitor after the Grand Inquisitor.
I suffered far worse.
Oh, I missed that dodge. Ouch.
Still running? I'm going to enjoy ending.
Boop, boop, boop. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna run away and we're gonna throw our lightsaber a few times. She'll like run after you, so. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna get a stim. No. Ugh. There we go. I'm gonna switch back to normal. Boop. Oh, there we go. Here's a B. Press B. Oh yeah. people were mad about this scene. Out of all the stuff that happened. Oh yeah, and then there's this gimmick. Because he has that force ability.
It's been through hell.
That's why he's flipping out. It's Greedo.
Don't go.
And Seer has more hair, different hair.
No, I'm going to lure them away, and then I'm going to circle back. Stay with the younglings, Trilla. May the Force be with you.
Master, don't leave us.
She also has like a different accent. Honestly, her voice, it's much better to like. It's much more interesting to hear her. There's also only one youngling there. I know they didn't put more in because like the animation, whatever. But like, there was only one there. Oh no, torture! Torture! I wonder if they mess with her voice for that. I mean, some of it's obviously unedited, but like... Oh yeah, and then Seer's here. She's still got her funky hair. I like her funky hair. I like it better than her other hair.
No.
What a terrible helmet. Absolute garbage helmet. You can tell because like you put it on and then immediately your like field of vision just nowhere. You can't see up or down. You could avoid an Inquisitor by standing above them slightly. But yeah, while Cal was flipping out because of her terrible trauma, she got away. But Cal got her lightsaber, so you know. But now we gotta go chase after her. An Inquisitor is born. Databank, whatever. Second sister. Yeah. I'm surprised. Yeah, so that's what I meant when I said there was like maybe 3, depending on how you counted. Because that boss fight isn't really a boss fight. Like, you get her... I only used 1 stim there, right? Like, I only had 1.5 health bars for that. So, like... There is an actual boss fight with her at the end of the game. If you've noticed... Oh, by the way, there's stormtroopers everywhere on Bogano now. This is what I was talking about when yesterday Joe was like, I hate how in Spider-Man, at the end of the game, there's enemies everywhere, so you can't, like, deal with them. Oh, but this part's really funny. The frog just shows up because it still spawns and starts attacking the stormtroopers. Because, like, they're the nearest enemies. But this is what I meant when I was like, there's something similar at the end of this game. Because Bogano... there's a bunch of stormtroopers everywhere now, basically. Oh, he went away. Maybe they killed him.
Your efforts are meaningless.
Did I get one? I got one. Eh. Boop. Got him. Why didn't that other one... So, like, now the area has a bunch of stormtroopers in it, basically. That's the deal. There's not a ton. They're mostly on, like, the top areas, but they are kind of scattered around. So they are around. What's the easiest way to get back? You can't get up that way. I don't remember what the easiest way to get back is. Maybe it's down here? Oh yeah, it is, because it's through the abandoned workshop. But now we know we've got Kashyyyk there and Dathomir there. The 2 other planets that the Zepho went to, as opposed to... And as also they went to Zepho, because they lived on Zepho. That was their home planet. Their species is named after their home planet. Which is an interesting thing, actually, and, like, kind of accurate to real-life archaeology, I think. Like, a lot of the times, the name of, like, the civilization and the people and the place they live, like, their main city, are all be the same. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stormtroopers everywhere. Got him. Right. It's not, like, super difficult to deal with them, and obviously, like, you can still explore the area pretty easily, but if you haven't explored the entirety of the first area, and then you, like, get to the end of the game, you might be in for a bit of trouble, because they respawn. Like, right from this point onwards, Bogano has stormtroopers that respawn on it whenever you know, come onto the planet. But here, we get another cutscene.
Seer, I saw what happened between you and Trilla.
Yeah, I like her other hair better. I mean, short hair, like, she still looks good, but
so sorry.
Her other hair is cooler.
I was arrogant, I was foolish. I could never understand what you went through. She has a holocron.
A holocron. Not, you know, couldn't be
where she's taking it.
The only one.
I'm responsible for the path that Trilla is on.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean,
What she does next is the cost of all of my mistakes.
yeah, okay. I'll give you that one. The
Mistakes
second one, cost of all your
are in the
mistakes. Yeah.
past.
I don't
It's
know
all
about
of
the
our
whole path that
responsibility.
Trilla's on
It's
now.
about what we do
I don't
next
know.
that's important. You taught me that, Seer.
You're right. I know where she's taking it. There's a fortress
Fortress.
where they take Jedi.
Yep.
Where the Inquisitors come from. It's a place of torture. It's the place I escaped.
It's the place
Never thought I'd be going back there.
on Kenobi, which takes place 5 years after this, by the way. In context, if you've seen Kenobi, where they invade that fortress that's on the water
No.
planet.
I'll have a Jedi with me.
Oh yeah, this is a cool scene. She's got the Force back, I guess.
Neil.
I forgot about that. And Cal gets knighted by... I think this works. In regards to the rules, I think this works. I think she can knight him. Although it is strange to do it with a red lightsaber. That is a little weird. But, you know, take what you can get.
Council, by the will of the Force, Cal Kestis.
By the way, she doesn't have a lightsaber.
Rise, Jedi.
Yeah, Kenobi basically ripped off the game for that episode. That is 100% accurate, and you're going to see that. And it makes it really weird because this takes place 4 or 5 years before Kenobi. So, like, everything... He's going to break into the fortress. And everything he does in the fortress, you're like... When you see Kenobi, you're like, why wouldn't they have fixed any of these... Why wouldn't they have fixed any of these problems after the events of this game? Oh yeah, destination unlocked, Fortress Inquisitorius. So this is the last planet area. Basically once... Oh, it's Nur, technically. Once you go here, it's the end of the game starts, right? Like, you can't go back. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a break for a second here. And I'm going to use the brand new scene that Bryce made me. Thank you, Bryce. If I can get... I can put it up. Hold on. The brand new scene that is my AFK scene. There we go. We are now. We've returned. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Nur. We're gonna break in to the fortress, Inquisitorius. That's what it is. You see, we got the little star destroyers here. We're gonna break in, and we're gonna win the game.
Where do you consider home?
Unironically,
Right now, the manor. Ever since I picked this ship up, it's been my only home.
And
unironically,
before that?
Cal has a like
Well,
does
I
it
come from a planet
significantly
with Terra.
better.
It's comfortable, small, mostly known for its delicious spices. At least it was till the Empire took over.
He's going over
Changed
lore.
ever since the wars.
In Fallen Order, they succeed more
I lost my sisters to war.
in
Where is your family?
the
Well, I
like
never really had much of a
invading
family
the
except my
fortress.
great-grandma, but it's fine. Family's a bit overrated.
I do not believe that.
No? Obligations, guilt, presents?
Presents
It's a lot
are a
of
bad
pressure.
thing.
Yet you surround yourself with a crew.
What? Whoa, oh, hey, that's a different deck of cards. All right, we're here.
In this game,
Your chair.
their like strategy for breaking in is significantly more like big brain and competent than what happens in Kenobi. It made me so angry that whole episode, or two. It's like more than one episode where they're at the Fortress Inquisitorius.
This isn't good. With the defenses they got, our usual tricks just aren't gonna cut it.
I can help.
What are you thinking?
A ritual. It will hide the ship. I hope.
A ritual.
She has a knack for this kind of stuff.
Wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, what is this gonna require?
A sacrifice. One of your arms will do nicely.
Wait, what?
Don't be so serious. Join me up front.
It's so great. Greasy money, baby. High quality render.
Sisters. Mother. Lend me your strength.
And she's got her little like rock thing.
Mother. Lend me
Yeah,
your
I think it's a
strength.
rock. But it's like her magic focus or something. I imagine it's explored in some generic lore thing. She turns the ship invisible. Yeah, that's what she does. She uses magic to turn it invisible.
Whatever she's doing, it's working.
What do you think the odds are?
My money's on you, kid.
Yeah! And I'm not just saying that because you can save and reload.
Once we're inside, I'll engage their defense level, and then sabotage their sensors so the Mantis can extract us. You find the holocron.
Should we stick together?
I feel the pull. The lives of every child on that list are at stake.
It's
Whatever
true.
happens in there and whatever you see.
See, but like,
Don't worry
they're
about it,
kind of
just
like,
get
maybe
it
we
together.
shouldn't get the holocron, but then you get the holocron and the Empire gets it, and then you're like, well, okay, no matter what, the Empire shouldn't have it. But then you're like, well, what are the other options here, right? Pod. Where's BD1? He's just freaking out. I don't know what he's doing here. I don't know why this scene is in the game. They're just showing that he's freaking out, I guess. Here we go! It's the Fortress Inquisitorius, just like in Kenobi. Except for it takes place before Kenobi, and this came out before Kenobi anyway, so yeah. Look, we're underwater. Maybe. Yeah, we have the breather thing. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And the quality decreases drastically as we are now in the game. Database updated. Multiple entries. Jedi's resolve. Is that it? That's all the thing? Oh, no. Because the quest... So we're on chapter 6. Chapter 6 is... I think there's 6 chapters. I think this is the last one. Because, like, you can see the thing is pretty much all fixed. It's just a little cracked. There might be one after this. No, 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 no. This can't be. This is the last one. Chapter 6 is the last one. Fortress Inquisitorius. Woo! Yay! So yeah, the Inquisitors are actually ranked roughly based on their power level. So like the first one's, the Grand Inquisitor is the first Inquisitor and he's the best. The second sister is the second best. Third is whatever. So like in Kenobi, when it's the third sister who's trying to go get this stuff, that means she's like third ranked among all the Inquisitors. So, right, so when Trilla's trying to do all this stuff, that's because she's literally is like the second best Inquisitor, canonically. Oh, I'm stuck on a rock. Can I go up? There we go. Look, it's a big thing. As you can see, this strategy of going in underneath everything in the water is a lot more competent than whatever Kenobi did, which he also went under the water. So it's the same, actually. I'm thinking of a different part in this game, which makes a lot more sense than Kenobi. But literally, it's the same, right? Like, he goes into a water and into an airlock, and you're like, shouldn't they have fixed this after this whole Cal thing, where he did, you know, the exact same thing?
Hey, Stormtrooper, how do you handle that? I'd be running to the fresher every couple minutes. Hey, you hear me? Huh? What's that, sir? You daydreaming or something wrong with your equipment? Okay, sir. We turn down our mics in here. The water can be distracting, sir. Guess that answers that. Got a hostile. Head down. Taking a shot.
Oh, he shot his friend. Oh, that worked. He's not attacking me.
Stop dancing around. You sure you're a Jedi?
There we go.
Boop. Cal, you there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good to hear your
And there's two of them, by the way.
Located the holocron. Sending you the location now.
Same deal. Like, there's two of them.
We're on the move.
The difference is, like, in Kenobi, one of them's like an Imperial spy, and the other one is just Kenobi. Oh yeah, I guess major spoilers for Kenobi if you haven't seen it, because... Oh, there's a security droid. Kick the droid. Boop. Okay. Okay, we got the security droid on my team. He's gonna go fight those guys that I already killed. Oh, there's more guys over there. Okay, follow me, security droid. I need to get rid of some of these. Okay, there we go. Kenobi was bad. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like... You're like trying to figure out if the concept was bad or if like there was something they could have done with it. Because like the whole thing, right, your options are either do fan service or like do something not good. Or both, right? Like, cause like fan service isn't actually gonna be good.
Hit the Jedi. Get around him. We'll survive much longer.
I'm sucking at killing these level 1 enemies. Like, Kenobi, if I'm being honest, like, it could have been worse, but that's not a good thing. That's not where you want to be as a show, right? Like, you don't want to be having your fans be like, well, it wasn't, it could have been worse. I am not blocking well. It's that break I took.
Hey, bud. Stim.
Ah, see, that's what I was talking about. They can interrupt your stims. And they make note if you grab stims. I'm stuck! Got him. Was that all of them? Oh no, there's still one guy left. Which way am I supposed to go? That way. Yeah, that way. The way this is supposed to go is you're supposed to like walk behind all these things and then everyone will jump out at you. See, like that guy? But in actuality, like a lot of the enemies just get aggroed right away and then they just come out and attack you. But like, yeah, see, like there's... Yeah, don't shoot. Yeah, see, there we go. One of them worked. Oh, I got a skill point. Bird Trooper. Got him.
This place is where the Empire created the Inquisitors. They tortured Seer and turned Trilla to the dark side.
Accurate.
Let's tear it down, BD1.
Accurate statement. Okay, now here's where we're going to get to the point in this game which makes a lot more sense than Kenobi. Just like from a tactical, like, this is how you should attack the Fortress Inquisitorius, like, scenario. Ouch. Boop. Oh, I missed. There we go. That guy's just sort of standing over at the thing.
Hey, BD.
Stim.
Just in time.
Get him. He keeps blocking. Here, let's get that scan. There we go.
Impressive view.
Control room. This is the control room. You can control stuff. Yeah, so like...
Seer, I've cleared out this area, but the Empire sealed me in. Any ideas?
Cal, look for a control room.
The control room.
I'm standing in one.
AKA what we are
This needs
standing in.
power.
Oh, it needs power. Okay. AKA the power thing. Let's pull that over here and then let's no, come back. Ah, what? Why is this part of the... I need to... This isn't annoying. This isn't even a puzzle. It's just a... There we go. And then we put that in there.
This needs
Wait.
power.
Oh, no. There, we put that in there.
Whoa, see that, BD?
See? Okay, right there. He just blows up a thing and, like, breaks it.
Well, that's something.
Instead, in Kenobi, they do this whole runaround where they're like, where we've broken in, but we're trying to avoid enemies. And here, they're just like, okay, we're in, blow it up, make as much noise as possible so that we can slip in and do whatever we want. Like, it makes a lot more sense, right? This is a fortress.
That section looks pretty weak.
Oh, you're supposed to, like, jump over the fire. Okay. Right here, like... Oh, maybe you can't. Oh. Oh, I remember what you're supposed to do.
Ready
You're
for a
supposed
swim,
to...
BD?
Yeah.
Hang
You're
on.
supposed to break more stuff. Like, it makes a lot more sense, right? It's a fortress. You should break everything, and then while everyone's running around trying to fix all the broken stuff, like they kind of do that later in the game, later in Kenobi, but like, right? It doesn't make sense to do this whole sneaking around thing. You'd assume that they would have cameras and stuff? Question mark. It's just like, right, watching, after playing this game and watching Kenobi, it's kind of like, well, why didn't they just do it the way Gal did it? And like, you can't even be like, oh, well, they changed things after Cal invaded because, you know, it was so obvious that they needed to fix things, because he literally does like a lot of the same stuff. It's like mostly the same stuff. It's just like the tactics of invading are different for no reason. But ultimately, it just comes down to, like, concept design, right? Like, the idea of just doing the stuff that Cal had already done was a bad concept from the start. And honestly, taking Leia to the Fortress Inquisitorius was a stupid, like, story beat. That was a dumb... There was no point there. They just wanted to show off their weird, like, rebellion stuff. Oh, look, a droid. Kill it. It doesn't give me any XP or anything, it just exists. Is this the right spot? I'm in the right place, right? Yeah. Yeah, all of this strategy by having that one undercover lady of incredibly uncertain authority within the Empire. Honestly, all of that stuff doesn't really make sense, right? Because they have some version of, like, an internet or something. And she goes up to the thing and is like, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but somebody said that I could be here. Are you going to question that order? And the guy was just like, no? I mean, that lady as a whole, I don't even remember her name. She's, like, okay. She's not a bad actress or anything. Inner Fortress, technically. Inner Fortress area. He's just standing there menacingly.
Your turn. We don't even have to try here. Shove off.
Just shove off. She used a regular mind trick, no force required. You're supposed to, like, duck in between them, but, like... Oh.
I need to reload. Watch out, he's quick. Hit the Jedi. I just need to focus.
These guys deal so minimal amounts of damage. BD1 is somewhere. He's doing something. He's got a scan. He's got a scan for me. Oh, he's got a slice.
For you, right?
Like, in my mind, the whole concept for that show was a mess. Oh, right.
The dojo at the Jedi Temple.
We get to watch the...
Wrong. Corrupted.
This part's funny. They're like, the whole lore behind this dojo is it's like, oh, it's like a normal dojo. It's like the Jedi Temple one, but it's all messed up. These guys never kill each other, by the way. You can just... But you can change the setup however you want. Like, so you can either have it just a big arena. We're gonna fight a bunch of guys here, by the way, in case it wasn't obvious. I'm gonna set it up so that I can throw people into the pit. But there's some scans around here. But oh, did I get one? Into the pit! Into the pit! Ouch. It didn't work. I got one! That's gonna be my strategy for dealing with this combat challenge, quote unquote. I'm just gonna try to throw as many guys into the pits as you can. Also, incidentally, you can do wall runs.
Come on, buddy.
So that's kind of the deal. But there's some scans in here. Okay, okay. Oh, he dodged. I really need to deal with that flamethrower guy.
Watch him, I need a minute.
I need to get him. No! Oh, I hate the flamethrower guys. They're so annoying. Okay, let's deal with some of these other guys first.
We'll win easy. Be faster.
Okay.
Moving back. No more play.
That's another option for dealing with those guys.
Smashing opponent. Inferior Jedi. Replotting trajectory.
I missed him.
Firmly
Ouch.
established.
Right here, BD.
Stay on you. You and him.
Unessential.
Okay. Alright, we want to turn this into an ally. Ouch. There we go. Yeah, it hasn't been a... Well, the flame troopers only show up on... Oh, do I have to kill this one before the next level spawns? The flame troopers only show up on Kashyyyk. They're only on Kashyyyk, I think. Oh, never mind. Lots of gun guys. Shoot more guns at me. Attack! There's a droid in here, by the way. I'm gonna kill that droid.
All allied units down. Too close.
Ouch.
Deflecting attack.
Just one hit.
it did the animation, but I don't think the stormtrooper, like, I don't think there's an animation for the stormtrooper model to be held up like that. Got him. All right. Oh, it's moving. Oh, it switched. It switched back to normal. Did I get that scan? I don't think so. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Another step.
Critical shot.
Oh, I missed the dodge. It's a...
Help, BD.
I need to get out of here.
Still resisting. Unwise. Damage sustained.
Okay, there we go. We're gonna... Okay, that guy's gonna... Kill him! Kill the Bird Trooper! Ouch. Beat him up! Beat him up! We got him. There's more. Imperial Dojo. Yeah. It's, yeah, they've got, like, a whole deal where they're, like, the dark nature of... Oh, I hate those guys. Good thing they're gonna get killed by their teammates. Either the teammates that I tricked into helping me, or the teammates that are shooting rockets at them. Let me kill the Electro Baton one. Oh!
I need something, buddy.
Yay! I'm playing the game! Boop. Boop. Oh, the... Well, that's okay. He still dealt damage to him. I'm not really that concerned with my droid friends accidentally killing the enemy. Ouch. The electro, like, staff hammer purge troopers are a bit annoying.
BD, we gotta get through this way.
Okay. We got this scan. There's another scan, and I'm gonna kill these guys. You get XP for killing them. Yeah, see, there we go. Where's the other one? Did the other one die? Yeah, he died at the... No, wait. Where'd he go? Did he fall off? Oh, he's over there. There we go. So yeah, that's kind of like a big roundup of all the Imperial enemies that we've fought so far. Aside from the bosses, obviously. There was one more scan in here, I thought. Anyway. Save time! That's one of the I think that one's the final, like, enemy rush fight. We're supposed to go through here, right? Yeah.
The Jedi. He's in the interrogation wing.
Look, here's the prison block. Shoot at me! Shoot at me! Please? Oh. I want you to shoot at me so I can kill you. We're gonna... Oh, he dodged! They almost never dodge. Got him. Alright, so I killed all those guys. Except for maybe there might be some above me. Deal with that later. But as you can see... Oh, I hate that. I hate these guys. They've got so much unblockable, like, weird attacks. These guys just have the weirdest attacks. Got him. Luckily, their attacks are... Oh, yeah.
Look for a console nearby.
Console. Luckily, a lot of those guys' attacks are very slow. So, you know, it's pretty easy to deal with. But this is basically, right, like, this is 100% just the same as Kenobi, which is like, I'm sure they're like, it's a reference. It's not a ripoff, it's a reference. But like,
always finding stuff.
There's bones. There's literally just bones sitting in that thing. Yeah, laser gates, whatever. Yeah, in Kenobi it's like really small. It's like a combination of like really big open spaces and really small like rooms and hallways. Here it is literally like pretty much accurate. You're like, oh yeah, this is actually a fortress with a prison in it. Like, this is actually just like a prison. Although, like, a lot of that's just because you get to run around in it. Like, I think a lot of what makes this version better is chalked up just to player experience. But, I mean, I don't know why they would even try to, like, redo that in Kenobi. It's evil, because people died. Yep. It sucks. They really need to clean out those skeletons. But anyway, it's time to let Seer through. She gets her hallway scene. Everyone gets a hallway scene. Since that's the thing now. See, there we go. Hallway scene. She's got a... This is proof of concept for me that the best, like, Jedi would be a Jedi who also had a gun.
That was impressive. How you holding up?
Don't worry about me. We have a job to do.
We got a job to do.
It feels good to tear this place apart.
Yeah, they're literally like exploding everything.
I only wish there was someone left to save.
I'm sorry we had to come back here.
Also, the other thing, like, this is a huge waste of resources, right?
I understand.
Let's go over this. All of these cells are empty.
Get this over with.
Any sign of Trilla?
They're only holding... They're not even... In this game, as far as we know, they're not holding anybody in the fortress. And they're not holding anybody in the fortress in Kenobi either. In lightsaber style swashbuckler. But like, all of these cells are empty. Why do they have these many cells if they're all going to be empty anyway? The Purge Trooper, the Inquisition program is just a big like waste of the Empire's money. Which is why they got rid of it as soon as like there were like double-digit Jedi left. Not even. As soon as there were only like single-digit Jedi left. They were like, no.
Turbo left.
We'll just have Darth Vader find and kill all of them. Oh yeah, foreshadowing with Turbo Lift. We will take that Turbo Lift out eventually. But for now, we look at this very large room. And we get very ominous music, and we get to walk on it. Ooh, what's gonna happen? There's nobody here. Like, this whole room feels a lot like Portal. Like the behind. Once you finish all of like the levels, quote unquote, in Portal, and you.
Never seen anything like this.
The place was really crowded when they first built it, but then they ran out of prisoners right after splooging on fancy laser cells. Poor investment. Yeah, right. Like. Unironically, I think the Emperor thought that the Jedi were going to survive a lot more than they actually did. I think he was like, oh yeah, you know, the clones will try to get them, but for the most part, they'll survive, and we'll have to do this whole, like, track them down, kill all of them type thing. But instead, like, he got, like, all of them in the first day.
Them down and turned them to the dark side.
And he was just like, oh. Wow, nice. Okay, save point. Epic dub on Fortnite. Good job. I'm about to get an epic dub solo. We're gonna go into this interrogation chamber. Where's BD1? Where'd you go? Oh, we have to slice it. Okay. Open? Oh boy, it's the interrogation chamber. Except for this time, instead of like in Kenobi. It's you can't walk to it. I don't know why. I don't know why they changed that. Maybe this place is still being built. That's why there's all this empty like space around. They just haven't put in all of the floor panels. It's very silly, but like, I don't know, that's an okay explanation. What was Cal's plan when he was like, I'm just gonna tap on this thing and then something will happen? Like, was he trying to get to the door, the chair? Okay, we have to fight her. We get her last name, by the way, I think. I think this is the first time we... Boop. Oh, I missed that. Whoop. Oh, I hate that one. Ugh. You have to jump over it. Whoop. Whoop. She hit me.
So much fear.
Ouch. That attack's annoying because it's hard to perfect parry. Hit me. Oh, not like that. Kicked. There's an achievement to kill an enemy with kicks. In fact, it's the enemy that can also kick you. Ugh. I'm a knight now. I got knighted. That was a whole thing. Oh yeah, she gets... you see, if you dodge, you can't... But on the plus side, I can throw them at her. I think this is stage 2. think this is her second stage. Like if you dodge, then you won't be able to jump, and unless you're like super far away, which defeats the purpose anyway. Oh, I forgot about this. This is really annoying. This attack deals so much damage, it can kill you out of like nowhere.
Help, please.
Your throw missed. Ah! Okay, I need another stim.
Get back here.
Boop. There we go, cutscene, halfway cutscene. They always do this, halfway
I saw what
cutscene.
you've been through. You've experienced great suffering.
It's true.
It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain.
She's
I
on
knew
that
you'd
Sigma
come back
grind
for
set.
this.
Well, yeah.
No, thank you. You'll never make it out of this place alive.
I'm going to kill you.
You can't win.
Oh, right. I forgot. She throws flashbangs now. She throws flashbangs and does her attack that does a lot of damage. It's actually like really annoying. It's really annoying. That. Oh, I hate her slam the ground attack. It's so annoying. Oh. This one also zaps all your force. Fortunately, I have the like regain force whenever you.
Die just like your mother. You won't be standing here. Stay still.
Ugh. I threw it the wrong direction. Okay, there we go. She. The cutscene went as soon as we got X. There we go. I think I got it. Whoop. Ah, there we go. Finally. Okay. Come on, come on. I wonder if I can kill her with a thrown lightsaber. Or with the... Oh, I don't have the push ability, so I... Oh, it still got her! Nice. Ah, but you can't jump that. This actually might kill me. Oh, it's so close.
Hey, BD.
I'm down to 2 stims, which is pretty good. Considering her relatively low health. Where did that lightsaber throw go?
You can't escape. That won't change anything.
Ooh, that was interesting.
Hit me.
Oh, I missed it.
Right here, BD.
Okay. Got her. There we go. Where'd she get a new lightsaber from, by the way? We took her last one. I forgot about that. Wait a minute. What? What?
Cal.
And then Seer shows up.
I have the holocron.
I need to do this.
I need to kill John Cena. I don't know. That just popped in my head. I don't know what that's
Nothing is ever truly over.
from. Nothing's ever truly over. It's the end of the game. Shut up.
That is eating you up inside, and every day we choose to
They have a
either
little
feed it
heart-to-heart.
or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
So that was arguably the last boss fight in the game.
I know the choices
But
that
we're
I
gonna
made
see what's gonna
took
happen.
all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed you. And I am so very sorry.
She apologizes. And then they're both sad, or whatever. And then...
I've carried so much hate for you.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Brady says I want to kill John Cena. He might. But here's the real final boss fight of the game. Darth Vader. He shows up at the end. If you didn't know that, it's not one of your catchphrases? Oh well.
It's him.
Him.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
That's so great.
Avenge us.
They're not allowed to have any humanoid dismemberment in this game. That's why that kind of happened. Also, yeah.
Wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
This is real great. Fight him. Nope, you don't actually get to fight him.
You cannot escape.
Get the thing, and he throws you out anyway, and then throws the thing at you.
You gotta run.
He's throwing panels at you. He's throwing panels at you. There's stormtroopers. They're dying. He's killing them. Just
Turbo lift. Let's go.
get to the turbo lift. And you think, oh yeah, maybe some of these stormtroopers are going to be enemies. Nope, they all die. They all die. All of them. Except for these ones, I guess. Okay, turbo lift. We're good, right?
Let's get out of here.
Oh, he's there!
Come on.
he's so dramatic. The fact that Darth Vader shows up is basically the big spoiler of the game. he is the last enemy on the tactical guide. I remind you of Germa. That's great. Germa's great. I don't really watch Germa that much because timing, but I do enjoy his aesthetic. Okay, we're good. We're good. We escaped. There's no way he could come back.
I think we lost him.
Yeah, we definitely did, Cal. There's no way he'll come back at the end again.
Seer.
Seer's,
I won't fail you.
she's dead. Totally dead. Yeah, it's the biggest fake out of the game where it's like, you're like, oh, he shows up and you're like,
Not responding.
They will.
I'm gonna fight him?
Certain of it.
Grease,
No.
I'm here. Heading towards the surface.
You try to fight him
Be ready.
and he just
I have the holocron.
almost kills you and you run.
Seer. He didn't make it, Grease.
Here? Just get out of there, Cal.
Keep moving, Carl. I'm sorry.
No way he could ever come back. He's back! With theme music too. B. Okay. The Vader pause screen description. BD1 gets him! And then he kills BD1! Except for not really. Because you stop him.
Surrender the holocron.
I'll never give it to you.
We shall see.
Oh boy. She's back!
I won't let you take those children.
Darth Vader's still so cool, right? He's just standing and blocking all of her attacks. Like,
hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that.
Darth Vader would unironically be a great, like, character to play as, because all you get is a block and an attack.
Yes. Strong with the dark side.
See her.
I can feel it inside of her.
See her. See her. Hey, listen to me. Still have a choice.
A vile line. I don't know what you're referring to there. Oh, there we go. She got a force field for being a cool Jedi. And then the water breaks, just like in Kenobi. And instead of Kenobi blocking it, it's Darth Vader. That was actually one of the things that I was kind of glad that, like, it worked out like that, because, like, in this game, that's how you escape. The big water falls down, and then you're like, oh no, will you make it out? I mean, the game's over at this point, so, you know, we'll find out, but... Yo, it's Marin! She teleported underwater! She's gonna save you! And she uses her magic to swim? I don't know.
Hey. Hey. Hey, kid.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Cal.
You were trying to cross the border, just like us.
See her.
Also, if you remember correctly, this is how the game starts after the prologue, the tutorial. So that's the.
You did it.
We win. Woo!
We did.
Careful.
Where are they?
You got stabbed though, and everyone lived except Trilla. Trilla died. So when yep, and they have an awkward hug, and everyone loves it.
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
Skyrim.
You're okay. This one wouldn't leave your side.
Everyone loves Grease. Everyone loves Marin. Cal's alright. Seer's alright. Trilla's sad or whatever. So, like, in Kenobi, when you have the third sister, so she's next in line to be the Grand Inquisitor. That's why she's, like that.
So now what?
Which makes it weird, like, when she, like... the end of the show is so dumb. She's just like, I'm no longer Inquisitor. Grease is like, I'm not leaving.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and
goated Grease.
Gotta go. Besides, the kid kinda looks up to me.
What about that?
Pretty much every character in this game is a Chad in one way or another.
To rebuild the Jedi Order.
Are you going to, though? I don't know how that is a list, but it is.
I'll be after him. Just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
What's he gonna do?
Not by us.
He's not doing it. He's not rebuilding the Order.
Their destiny should be trusted to the Force.
So, he kills it! Holocron's dead. That's the game. You killed the MacGuffin that you spent all game trying to find.
So where to now?
No, none of these characters show up in Kenobi. There was a lot of theories. We're gonna watch the credits, but so there was a lot of theories that Cal would show up in Kenobi because the sequel that they announced was that it's supposed to take place at the same time as Kenobi, but they're both 9 years after or 10 years after the events of episode 3. Episode 3. So basically everyone was like, because they announced, because the first episode of Kenobi came out like the week of May the 4th, and May the 4th they announced the sequel to this game, and they announced that it was taking place 9 years after. So right before Kenobi started, The Fallen Order was the friends we made along the way. Kind of. That is like that is kind of the game. But there was like this 5-day period where everyone was like, we don't know what's in Kenobi yet. All we know is that it takes place the same time as the supposed sequel to the Fallen Order. So everyone was like, is Cal going to be an important part of the game, of the series? Is it going to be like a really big crossover event? But it wasn't. There's the only reference to Cal is the fact that they literally take the last level of the game and make it into an episode or two. And that's not even a reference, that's just thematic. And then they also, his name is on a wall somewhere. What's your name? Jedi Fallen Order. I hate the name of this game because the technical name of this game is Star Wars Jedi. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Favorite character was DN. Modern. Okay, hi Bryce's mom. Modern Star Wars has had a real cameo problem. Yeah, it's one of those weird things where it's like, really. That's why I think Bad Batch is unironically probably one of the better new Star Wars content, because they don't do cameos. They just do, like, if they wanted to put someone in that show, they would just put them in the show full on. Like, the closest thing to a cameo is when they go to Braca in the Bad Batch, by the way. Everyone was like, oh, maybe we'll get a cameo of Cal, but they didn't do a cameo of him. They just were like, they went to Braca. Yeah, minor crossover problem. MCU is way worse. Like, in Star Wars, it's kind of like, it's less of cameos and more like references that are so deep, like you have to be a super fan to find them, or you have to like watch somebody who's like, here's all the cameos and references. In Marvel, it's like, I'm Gribbity Gloopity, the gunky Grobble, and the MCU cameos used to be cool. The Star Wars cameos have kind of been cool too, but like Star Wars only really works when you commit to it. Like, for example, the Ahsoka episode of The Mandalorian, where they committed to it. Book of Boba Fett has been kind of, well, had been kind of crappy in that regard, where it was like, oh yeah, Luke Skywalker's here for the one episode. But I don't know, it's weird. They do cameos differently in Star Wars, I feel. In the sequel trilogy, it was an issue. Yeah, that's true. The sequel trilogy was messed up, though. It wasn't like bad. It was just like they had really no idea what they were doing, like in terms of a general story perspective. Actually, I think General Grievous is mentioned in one of the background, like, little text boxes that you get. But yep, that's the end of the game. There's no real extra story or anything. Book of Boba Fett becomes a Mandalorian episode. Yeah, that whole thing was weird. It was like, Book of Boba Fett was like, they wanted to make, there's got to be conflicting interests on that show in terms of theme and plot and like what they wanted to do, because it's like 8 episodes, and after 5 of them, the 6th one is an episode of The Mandalorian. Boba Fett doesn't show up. And then after that, it's just like mostly episodes of The Mandalorian with Boba Fett in them. Red Zone has a cameo problem? Yeah. Too many people cameoing on Gathering Hub and Three Bros Inc. streams. Yeah, it was like a cameo. Is that usually in credits? Are you talking about the production babies? Yeah, the production babies area. Yeah, I think it usually is. I've noticed it more often. Book of Boba Fett is like a fan fiction, but the issue is it's like a fan fiction that was written after The Mandalorian aired. So it's like somebody wrote a Boba Fett fan fiction back in 1991, and then in 2020 or 2021, The Mandalorian showed up, and they were like, "This is so cool." Book of Boba Fett starts as a fanfic that was in Parks and Rec. Oh yeah, because that guy's in Parks and Rec. I remember that. That's funny. But then, after they saw the fanfiction writer, after they saw The Mandalorian, they were like, "Okay, I gotta fix this. I want it to be with that." So then they added The Mandalorian into it at the end and made sense. Stream Roblox? I don't have Roblox well, actually on this computer I might have Roblox installed. My brother might have it installed. We might do that in the future. Oh, a little bit about the future. So this is the last Monday stream before I go to college because I'm going to college next weekend. So streams will return to sort of less. I'm more limited on the games I can play because like this game doesn't really run well on my laptop just off the bat, so I wouldn't really be able to stream it. So for a little bit, we're gonna definitely go to like probably Baldur's Gate or something, just something, or like a Pokemon game that I can just emulate and play just for fun. College Arc. However, I might be able to play more like AAA, more higher quality games, but only if I can use my school's esports lounge's stream setup, but I have to ask for that because obviously I would be using it just for my own stuff, so they might not be okay with that. I would be surprised if they were like, no, definitely not, never, but you never know. So I am really hoping that I will be able to do it because they've got like, obviously they've got like the Switch set up for that. So my plan is to eventually, over Christmas break, over winter break, I'm going to stream the story mode for Splatoon 1 because I have an emulator for a Wii U and I can just do the story mode. And I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, and then all the actors, because technically these are actors. Yeah, or actually our school has a whole like esports lounge. They kind of put a lot of money in it. Clone Troopers, D. Bradley Breaker. That's from the Clone Wars. He's the guy who plays him in Clone Wars. But yeah, CUA has like a whole esports lounge that just has a bunch of high quality computers in it that you can use. And like one corner of the lounge is set up for streaming because they stream for, like, they try to stream their matches and stuff. They're actually like pretty good at Smash. Unironically, don't play me in Smash because all throughout college I'm just playing with people who are like collegiate level Smash esports players and losing all the time. So I'm now decent, like pretty good at Smash. Credits are still going. But my plan is to do Splatoon 1 story mode, and then on spring college I'll use my Switch to stream. You'll play me in Smash and win? Okay, good luck. I'll use my Switch to stream Splatoon 2 story mode, Octo Expansion, and then hopefully Splatoon 3 story mode, whatever that is. But obviously that'll be a little bit behind than the 4 people. Are you gonna have everyone gang up on me so that you can win? I mean, that's a valid strategy if you're gonna play with 4 people. Localization Italian. Polish, Russian, Spanish. My school has a streaming area. My room. That'd be funny if you like rented it out to people. You were like, yeah, you can stream on campus as long as you use my room. 4 people watching? Ooh. Well, we need 5 concurrent viewers because one of the viewers, I don't know how it counts it. It's done this weird in the past. One of the viewers is theoretically me because I'm on my phone here looking at chat. So we will see. We will see what the data set. It doesn't really load until after like the whole stream's finished. So we will see. But yeah, this game is really good. It's one of those games where it is worth it to play, even if like you already know everything that happens. But I'm super hyped for the sequel, which supposedly... Oh, it's 4! Joe! And there we go. Up all night. Apparently, so they just announced that they're making a book featuring like Cal that's supposed to come out in like May or April of 2023. I'm going to play Spider-Man. I'm going to get Spider-Man when I go to school and play it on the high quality computers in the esports lounge. And if I might stream it, maybe, if I can do that. Play Spider-Man 2, but just the pizza delivery part. I guess I'd have to acquire Spider-Man 2. But they technically haven't announced the release date for the sequel. It's just supposed to be in 2023. But there's rumors that there's like a leak that it's gonna come out March, which would mean that like when I'm at college, it would be. By the way, the credits for this game are really long because they go through all of the like voice talent for like they go through a lot of the localization stuff. Roblox work at a pizza place. I think it would be more interesting if I got a job at a pizza place and streamed myself. Something to note, by the way, there is... So, on the credits, you'll have... Maybe we'll miss it. Okay, voice talent German. So, the voices, Marin, Trilla, Seer, Darth Sidious. There is... Sidious has one voice line. It's like an Easter egg voice line that you can get him to say execute Order 66 if you know where to look. If you're interested in it, just look up how you do it. It's annoying. You have to... It's at the start of the game. You remember the like door thing where like you click the button on a door and it won't go, and then you turn around and it switches to like your dream sequence? If you press the button like I think it's 66 times. If you press the button 66 times without turning around, obviously, you'll hear a voice line of Darth Sidious, aka Palpatine, saying execute Order 66. It's like one of those things that's like really kind of a pointless Easter egg that is hard to find and was probably found through data mining. Sit up. Yeah, the credits for this game are really long. But I'm really worried about the sequel because I'm worried that they'll kill off or like remove characters from the game. I don't know if they'll actually do that because like they don't seem like that they're dumb, because that would be a dumb decision to do. But they did move, like the sequel takes place like 5 years after this one. So as long as Marin's in it, I'm good. Abbey Road Studios. There's a Beatles album. It's called Abbey Road. It's pretty famous. Music in this game is pretty good too. Take a shower. It's a good stream. Thank you. It was the final one, so I'd hope it would be good. These last few streams have been a little longer than normal because I wanted to finish this. I wasn't sure if I could, but I wanted to finish this before I head off to college, so. Yep. Second that. Wait a minute. Do you have 2 showers? The Hue! That's the one Hue song. That's the additional song. Lucasfilm's game team. Grand creative directors. I might pre-order the sequel. Pablo Hidalgo, Matt Martin, Leland Shee. Keeper of the Holocron. Was that just like a lore expert, maybe? Project coordinator. Art department. A lot of the art for this game is really good. You saw a little bit about it, a little bit of it in that the Bryce's section. Thank you, Bryce, for making that AFK screen for me. I might make a general one, like based off of your, I think Bryce is gone, but based off of your like sort of design. Robert Simpson. The Simpsons. Oh, you are here? Okay. Yeah, so I think I might make like a screen that's not game specific, sort of based off of your like design of like rotating it like a slideshow with music. But I think I might use Joe's music. Assuming Joe is okay with that. Obviously, I would credit him. That, or I could use the limited amount of music I've made using Beatbox. Since I already have those audio files and stuff. Lucasfilm, special thanks. Joe's music. I love Joe's music. Dave Filoni. They thank Dave Filoni. Very special thanks to George Lucas. Yep. If Joe's music has 1,000 fans, I am one of them. If Joe's music has 10 fans, I am one of them. If Joe's music only has 1 fan, it is me. If Joe's music has no fans, it's because I am dead. Huh. Open SSL. I think this game is made in Unreal or Unity. It's one of those. I mean, that's pretty much what every game is made in nowadays. Copyright. Software. ICU, International Business. Apache, SDK, Embry, Intel, Detox, MTI license, open source software, expat, fake it. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Doesn't this game company also make Apex Legends or something? Respawn. They made this game and then they made something else that was big. It was like they have like a multiplayer game that they work on. Like that's their main moneymaker. And obviously like it was pretty much an open secret. They never officially announced it that they started working on a sequel to this game basically as soon as it was out. Oh, Titanfall 2. Is Titanfall 2 multiplayer? Is that one of the... And I think that's the end. Is that it? Is it gonna have more stuff? Oh, nope, there's the end. It's gonna send us back to the main menu. Main menu. So there we go. So as you can see, we got the 91%. I think that's Peter's journey. 100%, that's my first game. 98%, that's my second game. I don't remember what this one is. And then that's the one we just did. 97%. So we're missing... Yeah. Oh yeah, I was right, they made Apex. Yeah, I thought it was Apex Legends, the one that they made. So this is 100% complete. So in this game, I got everything. I got all of the boxes, all of the things, all of the areas. I explored all of the areas. I got 100%. I have all the achievements for this game too. I want to find that General Grievous lore, but then I think I'm going to end the stream because it's been like 2 hours. So. I wonder what's up with my internet. Oop. I think it's Dathomir. Night Sisters. Oh yeah, so destroyed. Yeah. So this is the big one. It explains the whole Night Sisters thing. Their civilization was destroyed at the behest of a vengeful Count Dooku after Asajj Ventress and her sisters attempted to assassinate him. Yeah. So. But I think there's a more specific one. Or no, she just talks about General Grievous. Tactical guide. You get all the tactical guide stuff no matter what, pretty much. Unless you like somehow avoid. So these are the three guys. There's like this guy is a cyborg. This guy these two are cyborgs and this guy's just a robot. But I've defeated all of the mini bosses. I got all this stuff. I mean I got everything here. I got all of the areas. I finished the game. So, and I have, so as you, here, I have 6 extra points. Because in this one, I totally finished the skill tree. It was real easy. I have 6 skill points available. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this series until the sequel shows up. They still have not announced an official release date for that, unfortunately, which is sad. I want them to announce the release date so I know when to prepare to stream the game, or well, really play it, because I'm gonna play it on my own, definitely. Amazing stream series. I'm excited that you like this, because this was kind of like, I was gonna stretch this out longer, because I was like, well, I want to sort of end it right before the new game comes out. But then you and some other people, well, it's mostly you, Bryce, you were like really excited about it. So I was like, oh well, I'll get into it more. And honestly, it helps that the game is very good. So that's gonna do it. Next week, I will still probably stream unless college is too hard, I guess. But expect probably Baldur's Gate, and I probably won't have. I might have a video camera, but don't count on it. And then hopefully in the future we can do some other interesting stuff. Maybe I don't know. There's lots of games to play, lots of ones that are good and lots of ones that I'd like to play. So, yep. See you around and see you next week for some new stuff.